I see. So Marquis Ragnar will be absent as well. I take it this means House Hyarms will be the only one of the 4 great houses in attendance.
Would that it were different. For all of his faults, Marquis Ragnar is a man of principle, which makes his continuing house arrest for his actions during the Civil War all the more unfortunate.
One can't be too careful with a man who can lead his own militia. Though compared to the Governor General of Crossbell, he's a mere child playing with toys.
Useless.
Sorry, just idle thoughts. By the by, what kind of man is this Marquis Ballad?
Every bit the man the rumors make him out to be. Foolhardy and greedy, but dangerously savvy when it comes to matters of personal gain. I can't even imagine how his presence will disrupt our conference, and I'm unfortunate enough to be his caretaker.
Well, with your father there, I can't imagine he'll be too much of a terror. Marquis Hyarms tends to have a sobering effect on people.
Very true. My father does not suffer fools gladly. But after the recent incidents in Crossbell and Sutherland, there's no telling what to expect. You would do well to exercise caution yourself.
You hardly need to remind me. Besides, I'm going to be among people I trust.
That's right. I suppose the conference does overlap with the branch campus's field exercises. Something else for me to look forward to. It will be a pleasure to see Class 1's former rivals reunited after all.
Lord Eustace, your visitor has arrived.
Ah, yes, let her in.
Right this way, young lady.
Thanks. How's it going, Eustace? Long time no see.
Hello, Milliam. You're a little late.
Hey, it's not my fault it takes so long to get approved. Why do I need to get permission every time I want to see you anyway?
The reason should be obvious, given each of our positions.
Yeah! Hey! Dodging's no fair.
Sometimes I fear you'll never learn. You're 15 now, aren't you? Would it kill you to act a bit more ladylike?
Lammy! Think fast!
Oh, hell.
Gotcha!
Get off me! You can't just jump on someone in an outfit like that.
Oh, you want to compare fashion notes, Mr. Fancy Haircut? But fine, if it keeps you from getting any more wrinkles.
Just get off.
Now this is good! Every bit as tasty as the pancakes Tilly and I had earlier.
You know, the children in town are starting to act more like you. Why do I get the feeling you've been teaching them?
Well, we have been hanging out a little. Every time I come visit you, I get to know them a little better. They're all really good kids.
That they are. So what if she was artificially created? She's just like any other girl. Aside from her complaints about not getting taller anyway.
Something on your mind?
Not at all. So, how are things on your end? As for me, my schedule remains unchanged.
All right. Even with all the crazy stuff that's happened, I should be good to go. Are you excited? You and me going on vacation.
I suppose the place is so pretty that it would feel like a vacation, even if we're walking into what is essentially a carnival of villainy.
You've got a way with words, Eustace. I just wish I had access to more information. Even if most of the classified stuff is just about nobles and the Bracer Guild.
I wouldn't worry about it. That's standard operating procedure for the Intelligence Division. Though, I imagine your status as an Ironblood gets you more leeway than others.
Still, if I had the same clearance as Lecter, I could be so much more helpful to everyone from Class 7. Reen, Elisa, and Machias seem to have it especially tough. Bea and Sarah, though, I think they can take care of themselves.
You don't have to worry about taking care of any of us. Besides, the fact that you're a part of Class 7 means so much more to us than any political favor you could offer.
I'm giving you another hug.
No, you are not.
Wait, what's that sound?
Ah, it must be Class 7 related. I wonder what happened.
No way!
Could it be?
Been a while, Eustace. Huh? Oh, and Milliam is with you too.
Gaius!
Wow, they're really going at it. I figured Needhog would be good, but the other guys are no slouches themselves. Betcha they'll give us a pretty good fight.
They've both been in shambles ever since the Civil War. The dragon lost its head. And as for the other group, well...
Guess this makes it a fight neither side can afford to lose. I'd like to have a battle with a certain someone myself.
You wouldn't be talking about little old me now, would you? Easy now, Blitz. I'm unarmed, see? I should be the one on edge here.
Sorry, but I'd rather not take any chances. Not with someone who can go toe-to-toe with Lord Balder.
Aw, lighten up. Can't you relax around an old drinking buddy?
I think Daddy might be the only person who could drink with you and not be nervous. That said... This is pretty weird. I saw you and Uncle Balder kill each other with my own eyes. And now you're here. Does this have something to do with that cool purple shadow thing?
Who can say? Seriously, though, you don't really want to start a fight in a place like this, do you? The two of you against little old me? I'd have zero chance of winning.
You're real funny, old man. But I get it. We're all just observers this time. So, once you get things squared away with your business, come pay us a visit. We'll be waiting.
Excuse us, Jaeger King.
Really had me sweating there. Old man like me wouldn't stand a chance against all that youthful exuberance. Don't you think? I'm just talking to myself. Don't let it spook you. The Colonel, your dad, took good care of me back in the day. Introduced me to my favorite brand of smokes. By the way, I meant to thank you for taking care of Fee. Chasing us from battlefield to battlefield's all well and good, but raising that kid right is what really matters. Even if you're practically a kid yourself.
Yikes. That was just like 3 years ago. Colonel. I haven't heard that in a while. Bloody Shirley. No, the Sanguine Ogre. She had to have noticed me too. I've been off the front lines for too long. Meanwhile, Fee's been picking up skill after skill. I'm really starting to feel my age. Wait, what am I saying? I'm only 27. Well, almost 28, but... Either way, I'm too young to be old. Okay, Sarah, focus. We've got two of the strongest Jaeger Corps, the Dragons and these Jaegers in purple, battling it out. One way or another, things are gonna come to a head. For me and for the kids. And you know, even if he is a far cry from the Viscount, I have to admit, the Jaeger King is a real fox.
Well, someone's early for a change. Basking in its glory? Even I was surprised when I first saw it.
Yeah. I hear there's another one in a place called Nord.
Yes, just about the same size, too. Even though it's a very different shape. Wait.
No. I don't sense any power within this thing. It's nothing but a shell. Just makes me wonder where the insides went.
Insides?
Sorry we're late.
Have you been a good girl, Duvalie?
Took you too long enough.
I said sorry. Oh, the almighty conflagration is with you.
My, are we interrupting something intimate?
Don't even joke about that. I would never. Especially not with some lazy, irresponsible bum like him.
Never is right. No man could ever sway a little lord's pet like her. Well, aside from maybe that Ashen kid. Isn't he your type?
Oh.
Dear me.
Absolutely not! And what do you mean, Lord's pet? If anything, Mick Byrne, you don't have enough respect for the Anguis.
I guess that makes two of us.
It's you.
It has been a while, fool.
When was the last time? The Crossbell incident?
I believe so. Though we've all been busy roaming across the continent, so I won't hold it against you. With that, all of us who were stationed to the west are here. Except Shirley, that is.
Yeah, the crazy ogre chick's off getting a read on the front lines.
The thought of her off on her own scares me a little. But we have preparations to make. Before our beautiful and proud lord arrives.
There's no need for that. My lord.
I didn't expect you to arrive so early.
My lord,
I'm so glad you're here. I didn't think I would get to see you so soon.
Nor did I. I thought we had several days left to wait.
Did something change among the Anguis?
Yes. The Oathbreaker and Lady Mariabelle decided to take on Arteria. And the Professor completed the final Ion earlier than planned.
Sounds like he's been working hard.
He probably didn't like what happened to his last one.
Ah, Campanella and McBurn. How long has it been? About a year?
Sounds about right.
Still wearing that clunky helmet of yours, I see. There's a nice breeze right now, so why don't you take it off?
McBurn! How dare you say that to our lord?
Now, Duvalie. He's no subject of mine. Since we're ahead of schedule, why don't we have a little duel? If you can manage to tear this helm from my head, I'll be able to feel the lovely breeze you mentioned.
Nah, I'm good. Not because I think I'll lose, but because I don't think I can actually win. Just like all of our other fights.
What?
You're right. Although, the outcomes may have been different had you taken my sword lessons more seriously.
Damn it, don't treat me like I'm Louve.
Just what is their relationship?
Now let us begin. The third of our experiments to reclaim the Phantasmal Blaze Plan. To determine whether or not a vessel can gain power through combat.
All right, and I had to let all that play. It's a lot of cutscenes in the beginning, and I really wanted you guys to kind of like just immerse yourself in it, and because it's pretty good stuff in the beginning of that. We're about to get ready to begin chapter 3. I want to say I hope everybody is doing well. If you are new to the channel, please crush that like button, subscribe, and come back for some more. We're gonna get right into it. I think there's another cutscene here, but that was a lot of good stuff. You never really get to see Ouroboros kind of get together like that. And the whole thing that with Sarah and Rutger out there in the plains watching other Jaegers battle each other. And that's what you kind of see where the Jaegers are. Everybody's kind of fighting for supremacy right now. So yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff going on, but we are going to get into chapter 3, Pulse of Steel. Which is a weird ass name for a chapter, but I guess. All right, so we're deep in the heart of June. The hydrangeas began to bloom, heralding the beginning of summer. In leaves situated just west of Heimdall, light rain showers came and went. It's been raining a hell of a lot where I live too for this summer. Like a bunch. She is very dedicated, isn't she? That was nice of him. Celestine is a nice dude. He really is. He does all that stuff and won't get a speck of dirt on his outfit. After 2 field exercises, the branch campus reputation began to spread far and wide. Oh man, that yawn came out of nowhere. With this renown, with this renown came additional funding and equipment to enhance the school. All right, so the school is kind of getting beefed up a little bit. So the Hector there is Ashes. And the Spiegel next to it, the green one next to it, is a Spiegel. That's going to be Muses. Tita running frantically, bro. And he'd just be sitting there watching her. In addition, the campus welcomed some new faculty. They got Becky is with the student store now. And there's Josette, who I don't think you get introduced to just yet. But if you play the Sky games, Josette is one of the Sky Pirates. She's not really a main character, but she's a side character. She has like a really good relation. Well, I ain't gonna say good, but a very kind of a rivalry with Estelle from the Sky games. And she's also in love with Joshua, just like Estelle is. But, comes to understand she really doesn't stand a chance because he loves Estelle. There's Celine being lazy as hell. And Linde is now the school nurse. Due to her training at St. Ursula Medical College, Linde was the perfect candidate to take over the medical office. And my bad, in that first one, it was just saying Becky was now the store, the student store owner. In charge of the student store. And though it was only a few, there were some important transfers among students. Man, it's already the weekend. I can't believe it's been 3 weeks since we got back from Crossbell. Damn, it's been that fast. I thought it only flashed like a week. Time sure does fly. We got back 19 days ago to be exact. Tomorrow's our free day, but I feel like I still have a little energy left. Oh, looks like you've gotten a bit tougher, Allie. Leo told me you're doing pretty good in the swimming club. I still can't swim more than 40 arch though. It seems you've been working hard at tennis practice yourself, Yuna. In fact, I've heard you're to have an exhibition match with a high school in Heimdall. Yeah, apparently their tennis club was just founded too, so we figured it'd be the perfect matchup. I hope the rain clears up. I wanted to get in some practice after school. According to the forecast, it should be sunny after 4. Jesus Christ, where are these yawns coming from right now? Oh my God. 4 p.m. But judging from your grades, Eunice, shouldn't you be studying instead? You're so predictable. Well, the finals are still a month away, so you've got some time. There is no way I've got enough time for club practice and studying. You don't have to practice for any chess matches in chess club, do you, Kurt? Actually, we have a match set up with another high school as well. A significant amount of time has gone to reading over match transcripts and teaching the game to Sydney. I forgot what a brainiac you are. Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. These two have been getting along lately. Oh yeah, I was checking out the campus store this morning and it's pretty nice. They've got some stuff from all over for sale. I also picked up the latest Imperial Chronicle there. That shop is run by Instructor Reen's fellow graduate, Miss Becky, correct? This school is at last starting to resemble a real military school. The buildings have always been nice, but they were sort of empty on the inside. I feel like the medical office and gardening area have finally started running too. Well, that's because they actually have. I think Miss Linde, the one running the medical office, also went to Thor's with instructor ring. And Sandy's done an amazing job with the gardening area. She really has. On top of all that, we also have new Panzer Soldat models. I'm surprised to hear you read the Imperial Chronicle, though. I have thought you find it boring, given that most of the articles cover the Imperial mainland. Well, I've been trying to be more open lately. Also, they run an article on Crossbell every now and then, so I've been trying to pick up the new issues when I can. Oh, and there was something in the table of contents I was going to ask about. What's this big conference thing about? Oh, is it that time of the year already? I think it's later than usual. The Imperial Provincial Council, held once a year, is a gathering of all the highest-ranking aristocrats in the Empire. None whose title is lesser than Count are permitted entry. Traditionally, it's been organized by the four great houses. Last year, it was held in St. Art and hosted by Marquis High Arms. The four great houses, I've heard of them before. They're pretty much the ones who run this country. Two of them got thrown in jail after the Civil War, though, right? I remember Allie mentioning she caught one of them. You mean Duke Cayenne? He was the leader of the Noble Alliance during the Civil War. Duke Alvarez was the other one. He was captured by the original Class 7. He was charged with abuse of the people and arson. It was his second son that arrested him. Sheesh. He sounds like a horrible guy. But the original Class 7 was involved in all that too. So that means Duke Alvarez's son, the one who arrested him, was Governor General Rufus's younger brother, Eustace. I hear he's now acting as the new head of the Alvarez family. Though their power may be waning, this country is still one ruled by the nobility. Were they to suddenly withdraw from running the empire, the central government would not be able to manage on its own. Jesus Christ. In that sense, the Imperial Provincial Council still holds great importance to this country. So if he's the new head of the family, does that mean this Eustace guy is going to be there too? Well, if he's Instructor Ring's friend, I'm sure he'll support all the right stuff. Huh? Yep, giving compliments. I mean, I'm not just saying I trust him just because he's Instructor Ring's friend. It's just everyone from Class 7 besides Instructor Ring is so nice. Why do you keep looking at me like that? Oh no, don't mind us. I'm starting to understand what it means to be a sucker for someone. Good morning, everyone. Seems like things are pretty lively in here. Shit. Good morning. Hey, don't just burst in here all of a sudden like that. Really? Wait, are you here later than usual? More importantly, sharp as ever. It's a bit sudden, but starting today, we'll be getting some new members in our class. If you can't by now see who it's going to be. What? Sudden is an understatement. All right, you two, come in. I mean, you had to have seen this coming. You two. I'm sure you all know each other by now, but go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'll go first. I'm Muse Egret. I've transferred from military finance to join you here in Class 7. It's truly a pleasure to meet you all.
Ash Carbide, transferring from combat tactics. Got no plans to make friends here, but nice to meet you, I guess.
Got no plans to make friends here. Dude is the asshole from the jump, boy. Beginning this week, they will be transferred to Class 7. Ash Carbide from Class 8, and Muse Egret from Class 9. According to reports, these two are a bit too unruly. Consider this a punishment of sorts for them. Really? It's not that I don't get it, but don't us instructors share some of the blame too? Oh, I had always planned to shuffle the classes around a little, and Class 7 has needed more members from the beginning. Thank you for her. She should have saw that in the beginning and done something about it then, especially after the incidents at our last two field exercise locations. Well, that's true, especially considering what might happen in the future. What's your take on this? No question, the two of them have more than enough skill and mental fortitude. If they don't have any objections to the transfer, we'd be more than happy to take them in. Good to hear. Any objections, Chief Instructor? You know he got some shit he wants to say about it. Well, most lessons are held jointly for all three classes, so there should be no problem. Is this really just a coincidence? The Intelligence Division did mention something about Carbide. Well then, it's been decided. Now, Class 7 has 5 members. Fair warning, Ash can be a bit ornery, so good luck dealing with him. Yeah, got it. Ash and Muse, I should go talk to each of them in person. This is called mobile defense. You lure the enemy's main force to where you want them with a token defense line, then counterattack from a different direction. You'll need to distribute your troops, be flexible, and coordinate well. But it's a tactic that can be pulled off even with what we've got here. This is one of the things Uncle taught me. They don't teach you this kind of stuff at the police academy. I see. So it's both an offensive and defensive maneuver. Someone actually bothered to name such a basic ass idea. And she's scribbling. Half of the agreements reached during the West Zemuria Trade Conference have now been nullified, but the other half are still in place, and many hope they'll become a bridge to repair relations between the Empire and the Republic. One of these is an agreement signed by all countries the Transcontinental Railroad connects. The other countries of Zemuria, perhaps I must study them a bit more. I know some of these names, but all these technical terms. A rather unique point of view from an NGO. This is stupid. Agreements like that are made to be broken. And she the only one just taking notes. She ain't got shit to say about it. She's like, I'm just taking a note because I want to pass my test. Y'all can fail thinking all this shit. Now, no need to get all tense. It's time for our once a week class on art. No matter if you're a noble or a commoner, Erebonian or otherwise, you must nourish your soul with art. Last time we covered melody, chords, and rhythm. Orion, sing the first passage on page 17. Just out of nowhere, huh? What? Just like that? Okay. The voice is not lining up with it. Oh dear. Her performance lack emotion. It's very precise and beautiful in its own way. I apologize if her singing "Drown Me Out" on that. That was funny. Your emotional expression still needs work, but having such precise melody, chords, and rhythm can still be soothing in its own way. Now, if we were to add a chord here, we would see that homeroom. Good job today, everyone. Muse and Ash, now that you're a part of Class 7, your lessons won't change much. So let me know if either of you have any concerns. Oh, I'm perfectly fine, thank you. Nothing I can't handle. Besides our art classes anyway. She's like, fuck that. I think it's safe to say everyone in that class is nervous. I didn't expect her to have me sing like that. Well, I didn't expect you to be able to you actually do it on demand like that. Also, Kurt and Muse, I get, but why are you so smart too, Ash? Every single time you were called on in class, you knew the answer. No problem. Who knows? Maybe I'm just smarter than you. What did you just say? Hey, you're all in the same class now doing us, so work to get along. Of course, my door is always open if any of you need to talk, so don't hesitate to ask about anything. Well, if that's the case, perhaps I'll stop by your room tonight for some private lessons. Jeez, man. Seriously, enough with that already. Sheesh. Our class has suddenly become far more lively.
Stand. Bow.
She'll hold shit back, man, I swear. It was all pretty out, It was all pretty out of the blue. Oh, I was like, what the hell? It was all pretty out of the blue, you know? Were you two both okay being moved around like that? I did enjoy my old class and was not particularly keen on leaving, but how could I pass up a chance to be with Instructor Reed? Okay, yeah, that one's on me. I should have known asking you was a waste of my time. I thought you of all people would be staunchly opposed to being in Instructor Reed's class. You were pretty vocal about how much you hate him. Nah, I don't hate him. I just don't like him is all. I know he's not a bad guy, and he's been through a lot of crap. I'll give him that much. Not to mention those special powers of his. How do you know about that? That's my secret. But man, that guy's a riot. He's friends with a talking cat, and he flies around in a big toy from the Dark Ages. So let's just say that being in his class gives me a front row seat to the gag comic that is his life. Hey, if we're to be classmates, I prefer to avoid any trouble you cause. I've no doubt we'll all get along just fine. Every one of us here has an interest in Instructor Reed, one way or other. Including dear Ash, of course, though he never admitted himself. Now that you mention it, I suppose Ash would not have taken the actions he has were he truly uninterested. That's right. Now I understand. Damn it, you're not just some girl, are you? You're a she-devil in human skin. Or should I call you a harpy? Egret. Oh no. I'd much prefer you call me a pretty white lily. Whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. Well, anyway. Muse, Ash, welcome to Class 7 Special Operations. Let's do our best together and show Instructor Reed what we're made of. Though our class has grown, we're still smaller than either of the other two classes. It would be best if we were to work together on any task we can. Good to have you aboard. First we'll do Panzer Soldat training, or was it the keep? All this team spirit gonna make my lunch come back up. But if we're planning to show Schwarzer up, I'm all in. He hates Schwarzer. This must be the will of the goddess. I thank you for your warm welcome. And they generally do get along as a class. They all have their differences and throw jokes and shit. They all generally get along. As usual, tomorrow's briefing will be held at 3 p.m. in the tactical conference room. I will see you all then. How are the newbies treating you? You got quite a colorful group going now. I imagine it's a bit difficult dealing with both Muse and Ash. The way I see it, they were meant to be in Class 7. Besides, I'm looking forward to seeing what they can really do. Honestly, I don't know about Muse, and you end up finding out things about her, and so I see how she fits. But Ash, honestly, should have been in Class 7 from the very beginning. Like, just his attitude and everything. He fits combat tactics. He's pretty strong, too. As their instructor, and as a fellow member of Class 7, I'll do everything I can to help them hone their best qualities. Really now, that's very you, Rean. Well, if you ever need any help training them, just give me a holler. Sure thing, thanks. Oh, Rean, I forgot. I nearly forgot. We got these in earlier. The rain's making it so gloomy out. It's supposed to be clear up by the evening, though. A new pair of Class 7 notebooks. They'll need these for their mission. But wow, we've really come together since the field exercise in Crossville. We went through a lot, but overall, it was a good experience. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened in Crossville. Big chapter. I was reminiscing hard, ain't it? The leader of the gnomes. Who could that man be? There's no way it's possible. I mean, like I said, everything about it. I love how they're trying not to bring up the knight. Like, you can see the Azure Knight right there. Like, it's like, come on, man. Put two and two together. It's like, it's not even difficult. Well, anyway, I guess I should find Ash and Muse and give them their notebooks. I'd also like to chat with Linde and Becky while I'm out. He's basically just pointing out what you need to do. Right. And Celine said she was going to the academy, even though it was raining. She said there was something she needed to look into. Maybe I'll check up on her. Got a message. Okay, so I guess we got, yeah, this is from Elliot. The wind chime you brought for me is exactly what I needed. Yeah, he's just basically thank you for the wind chime. That's so sweet. That's not something a man usually says to another man. It's nice to hear is helping him before his concerts. And never in my life I think I received a lipstick as a gift. That's not to say it's a bad gift. I like it a lot, actually. I never worn makeup before, so I'll have to get Monica's advice on how to apply it properly. Okay. What does be prepared mean in this context? I know it's not the most suitable gift, but if she likes it, so that's all that matters. Did I miss updating them? Okay. Okay. Cool. Man, that was... How you just walk out of nowhere, dude? Dude just showed up. Creepy ass. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna fix some stuff. And then I will be right back. Quick little edit here. Interesting. Now, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm going to end this one early. That way we can just start tackling everything on campus. Because the cutscenes on here were a bit long. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and end here. When we come back, we'll be heading, getting on with chapter 3, and going around the school. We got a lot of people we need to talk to. Yeah, and then it'll roll into the free day. So I'll try to get all that done in the next vid. Thank you guys for rocking with me as always. Hope you guys enjoyed so far. I know there's a lot of dialogue in this one, but that's Trails. All right, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.